Hi Ross Neath and anyone else listening. Today we're going to continue with David Walliams' The Midnight Gang. We're up to chapter 3. Chosen a nice spot just up the road from us with a nice view behind us for today's reading, so I hope you enjoy that as well. Here we go. Chapter 3, Bump. The porter wheeled the trolley Tom was lying on into the hospital lift. The old misshapen man hummed quietly to himself as he pressed a button on for the top floor. Tom hated being alone with him. It wasn't as if he'd done anything scary, he just looked scary. The boy had never seen anything so spectacularly ugly before. Yes, there were teachers at his posh boarding school that were so unfortunate looking they'd all been given cruel nicknames by the boys, but none as scary looking as the porter. There was Mrs. Rabbit, the Dome of Doom, Mr. Dead Squirrel on his head, the Hairy Gnome, Mrs. Google Eyes, Dr. Octopus, Mr. Clown Shoes, the Dinosaur, Miss Hooter, and Professor Comb-Over. And if you look closely, here are some photos and pictures of those teachers. Ping! The lift doors closed. The porter smiled at Tom, but the boy looked the other way. He couldn't bear to look at the man. He seemed even creepier when he smiled. Those rotten and misshapen teeth looked like they could crunch through your bones. Tom's eyes scanned the man's name badge. Unlike the nurse and the doctor he'd already met, this badge didn't even have a name on it, but just the man's job, porter. As the lift trundled slowly upwards, Tom's world gradually began to take shape. Little by little, he began piecing together the events that had brought him here. It had been a blazing hot summer's day, and he'd been playing cricket on the school pitch. The boy lifted his head slightly and looked down. He was still wearing his cricket whites. Despite his school priding itself on always coming top in cricket and rugby in the country, Tom wasn't good at sports. The school celebrated all its sporting heroes with cups and trophies and medals and special heroes and special mentions by the headmaster in assembly. A boy who much preferred to hide himself away in the corner of the school library with some dusty old books like Tom could easily feel like a nobody. Tom was miserable at school and would wish the time away. If only the days and nights would pass quicker, he would often think to himself. The boy was only 12, but he longed to leave childhood behind forever. Then he would be a grown-up and would not have to go to school anymore. The school played cricket in the summer, and Tom immediately discovered the best part of the game for a reluctant sportsman, fielding. The boy would always place himself at the far edge of the pitch, so far out Tom could indulge in his favourite pastime, daydreaming. So far out he could daydream the afternoon away. So far out there was little or no chance of the heavy red leather ball ever coming your way. Well, that was Tom's thinking. This time he was wrong, very wrong. As the numbers of the floors flashed past in the lift, the last thing Tom remembered flashed past in his mind. A heavy red leather ball flying straight through the air, straight towards him at terrific speed. Thud! Then everything went dark. Bing! This is your stop, young sir. Top floor, home of Lord Funt's Hospital's Children's Ward, slurred the porter. As the lift doors opened, the trolley was rolled out. The porter pushed Tom down yet another long corridor before a pair of tall doors banged open. Bang! The pair was inside the children's ward. Welcome to your new home, said the porter. And that was chapter 3.